Am I the asshole for asking for a morning off from my baby on the weekends? My wife and I have a 6-month-old baby girl. She's mostly a stay-at-home mom. She works 2.5 days a week and her sister watches the baby. I work full-time and go to school 1 day a week. We've always had an arrangement where she takes care of the household duties, cooking, cleaning, and now baby care, while I happily support her monetarily. Honestly, we are both living our dream life, and my wife does an absolutely spectacular job taking care of me and our little one. On the weekends, we share baby duty. We usually make sure each of us gets our own alone time to do whatever we want. However, our girl has hit a bit of a sleep regression, waking up every 2 hours. And since my wife breastfeeds, she always takes care of the baby full-time overnight. She's a light sleeper and unfortunately has insomnia, whereas I am a deep sleeper and wouldn't wake up for the baby crying anyways. Recently, my wife has been asking me to wake up with the baby both days on the weekends so she can get an extra hour of sleep. Baby wakes up around 7 a.m. I get the baby dressed and take over for that hour. But sometimes I want to be the one that gets to sleep in an extra hour. I brought this up to her and she says while she's happy to let me nap during the day, she really needs that hour because she can't nap like I can. We got into an argument about it and she said I'm being very insensitive when I know she is very exhausted and can't nap during the day, and she struggles going back to sleep every time the baby wakes up. But I'm exhausted too. Work wears me out and school days are long, and I sometimes want that hour in the morning. I don't want to spend my off time napping. I want to play video games and chill out. I've gotten mixed opinions on who is in the wrong here or if there even is anyone in the wrong. Am I the asshole for asking us to share mornings off for sleep?
I would say, to be fair, if you both find it difficult and this is becoming a real problem, take turns. Rotate your week. Second and fourth weekend is you, and the one, third and fifth weekend, if there's a fifth, is her, or vice versa. You guys need to be able to share this thing totally. And I understand, look, she's up every morning dealing with this thing 5 days a week. My first gut feeling was, do it on the weekends? Suck it up, dude. Do it.
So you talk about sharing the burden. How are they going to share the burden if she's waking up every 2 hours at night because the baby needs to breastfeed?
I can't, I'm trying to wonder why she's not pumping and letting him wake up and do it.
Some people can't pump. Some people don't produce enough while pumping.
Because I know when it came to you, we had pump milk and it was easy. I mean, I had no problem at all. In fact, I used to love waking up in the night and taking care of you at night when you would, cry. I was the first one out, to your room to go change you when you were wet. And I was the first one to tend to you. I was so excited about being this new dad. I don't know what his gig is. And I work and I definitely work. I would get up in the morning. I was at work at 6 a.m. I had a factory. I had people, but I was always on it for you. And I never complained about it because I loved it. So that's my first thing is suck it up, dude. Go help your wife. But if in the event that there has to be some kind of compromise every other week.